Zombie games are evolving fast, and these upcoming titles are ready to prove it. They bring smarter enemies, tougher survival systems, and worlds that feel truly dangerous. Let's dive right in. Hunger captures the collapse of civilization with unflinching brutality and raw emotion. A city starved of hope, streets echo with the sounds of hunger and madness. Survivors scavenge among ruins, fighting over scraps as humanity rots away. Starvation doesn't just kill, it transforms.
What seekest thou in the dark? A touch of warmth? A gold coin? Or two? No. Deep within these folds of flesh, you and I both know. Death has judged us rightly. For we are but beasts, unworthy of salvation.
In John Carpenter's toxic Commando, chaos reigns on four wheels. A squad of lunatics, loaded with guns and one-liners, tears through the undead in a symphony of explosions and metal riffs. Every mission plays like a cult action film brought to life, bloody, ridiculous, and irresistibly fun.
Liar, liar! Zombie liar! They're wrecking our ride!
Could use some help now!
I need some first... Can you all please cover me?
Whatever works.
The Parasites takes place in a world where a strange organism spreads through human hosts and mutates them into terrifying forms. The environment is filled with organic growth, infected nests, and tense, unpredictable encounters. Survival relies on staying quiet, scavenging supplies, and avoiding contamination.
Captain, faster!
Canyons is set in a remote desert region filled with abandoned camps, narrow ravines, and infected wanderers. The terrain forces you into tight spaces where every sound matters. The infected behave unpredictably, making movement and planning essential. Its focus is on harsh landscapes, tension, and grounded survival challenges.
On the ruins of the old world, a new power has risen. The Order of the Divided Cross. No one knows where the Awakened came from, but their power grows. Only the warriors of the Order and their faith can save what remains.
Welcome aboard, Throngar.
That's a goddamn train!
Looks like a couple defiled over there.
M.I.N.S.K unfolds in a frozen eastern city where a failed experiment has unleashed an unstable infection. Underground labs, ruined factories, and quarantined streets shape its bleak atmosphere. The infected react erratically, creating constant danger in close quarters. It aims for a cold, realistic tone built around dread and uncertainty. Cinder City mixes industrial decay with a corrupting plague that warps both flesh and machinery. Broken factories, collapsing towers, and smoke-filled ruins form its gritty world. The infected appear twisted and aggressive, emerging from the city's mechanical wreckage. It blends industrial horror with viral outbreak themes. Crisol Theater of Idols is rooted in folk horror. Following a town cursed by ancient rituals and living idols, people transform into monstrous forms tied to old beliefs and dark ceremonies. The setting feels eerie, ritualistic, and full of symbolic fear. It focuses on supernatural infection and psychological terror.
Down a different part of the game, giving you a sneaky look at the horror ahead in 2026. For our first episode, I hope you've got your sea legs engaged because we're sailing to Tormentosa, an island cursed with eternal storms and facing the wrath of a powerful entity. Tormentosa really does have it all. Beautiful beaches, plenty of places for great food and drink, and welcoming locals. Okay, maybe I lied about the last part. Tormentosa is an island off the coast of Hispania, a rich and strikingly twisted version of Spain, carefully crafted by Madrid-based Vermilla Studios. Creative director David Tornero and his team wanted to make sure that the town itself is as much a character in Crisol as our leading man Gabriel, and to make sure that Spanish culture bleeds into every location. The word Crisol actually means crucible, and the studio has created Tormentosa as a melting pot of different influences from across the country in different eras. This means you'll see Romanesque, Baroque, and of course Gothic architecture combining to bring to life a wholly unique but still definitively Spanish world. But to truly understand Tormentosa, it's time for some lore. 2 warring religions have called the island home over the years, the Cult of the Sea and the Church of the Sun. The island was once named Aurora, full of those who worship the flames of the sun god. By the time we get there though, the Cult of the Sea has taken over, and we see lives that are shaped entirely by water. Anchors loom on the skyline, scales are the order of the day when it comes to decor, and those who worship the sun have been labelled heretics and disappeared into the shadows. Playing as Gabriel, a follower of the sun god, we enter a city that has desperately remodelled to get away from its past. But you'll still find history of these warring religions as you wander the streets, including in blood memories that let us catch a glimpse of what came before.
We will calm the waters.
Given that Gabriel needs blood to shoot and stay alive, you'll have to absorb nearby corpses of animals to keep your health up. But these aren't your average livestock. Scales cover their bodies as something in the water has warped and mutated them into land-sea hybrids, something that the town is clearly fiercely proud of. Delicious. And finally, it only seems right to give you a sneak peek at the central hub of Crisol, the fair. Vermilla wanted you to have at least one place where you can take a breather and put down that spiked pistol for a while. And a traditional Spanish fair seemed like a perfect place to do that. All structured around a beautiful carousel, the fair lets you catch up with lone survivors on the island, do some much needed upgrades, and yes, play some carnival games. Each one is seeped in the lore of Tormentosa, with this one letting you literally extinguish the flames of the sun with the water of the sea. So that's a quick behind-the-scenes glimpse at Tormentosa and the world you'll be entering in Crisol Theatre of Idols, which is coming to consoles and PC in 2026. You can wishlist it now on Steam. And don't forget to subscribe to Blumhouse Games to make sure you keep up with all of our news and updates from our dev teams.
Darkwood 2 returns to a corrupted wilderness, where a spreading force twists the land and its inhabitants. Forests feel alive with hidden threats, shifting darkness, and strange mutations. Survival depends on preparation, caution, and reading the environment. It builds on slow, oppressive horror with a deep sense of unease.
Who were you before? Who did you love?
State of Decay 3 will take the survival formula into frozen wilderness. You'll build, lead, and fight for your community as nature and infection evolve against you. Every choice will echo through your camp's future. Survival here won't just be about strength, it'll be about heart. World War II ended, but evil didn't.
We all knew the risks when we ventured out beyond the gates. But you helped us make something greater than the fear and death that surrounded us. We found hope in each other.
Help! I'm surrounded. They're everywhere. They're more than I was expecting.
And even if we bought the other survivors just one more day, the sacrifice would be worth it. It would always be worth it. And that helped us find the courage to keep going, to fight on. When we needed it the most. I didn't know you well. But we'll keep your memory alive. Every sacrifice we make matters and will never be forgotten. No one is forgotten. We live on.
In Project Z Beyond Order, soldiers discovered a nightmare born from science and superstition. Beneath bunkers and battlefields, experiments unleashed an undead army. History turned monstrous, and every mission revealed horrors that should have stayed buried. Valor Mortis takes players into a dark fantasy world of fallen gods, brutal battles, and ruthless politics. You lead a team of hardened champions, unlock powerful abilities, and confront mythic beasts that challenge your strategy. Combat combines tactical positioning with cinematic finishers, making every encounter intense and deadly. It's a savage, story-driven RPG where every victory demands skill and sacrifice. Wake inside Liminal Point, a collapsing research station infected by something impossible. The corridors will twist, the walls will whisper, and your sanity will splinter with every discovery. It's not just survival, it's a descent into psychological horror where reality itself refuses to hold still.
But this place remembers, and so do I.
In the place where hope turned to ash. So come and find me.
Long Gone will unfold years after civilization's fall. Explore the ruins of cities swallowed by nature, meeting survivors who've forgotten what hope feels like. Each journey will tell a quiet story of loss and persistence. A somber apocalypse where survival becomes something deeply personal. Gothic terror returns, sharper and darker. Eerie mansions, cryptic puzzles, and grotesque foes create a symphony of fear. Every resource matters. Every door hides something worse. Classic survival horror breathes again, beautiful, tense, and merciless.
What did they do to me?
Anna! Anna!
God, she's dead.
This damn place can bring out the darkness in our heart.
Did you do this?
You have no idea how powerful it is.
My name's Caroline.
You don't look like one of the locals. My name's Miguel. I'm looking for someone too. Maybe we should team up.
Anna still has a role to play in this story, just as you do. And this is your destiny.
A living apocalypse unfolds across a vast, unpredictable world. Players forge alliances, build shelters, and fight evolving infected swarms that reshape the landscape itself. Freedom and danger exist side by side. Every sunrise feels like a borrowed miracle.
Can be retold. How would you choose? Alone. Rebuild. To wilderness. To horizons. Lost. Maybe the way clears when we walk together. Collaborate. Fight. Side by side. Get everything back on track. Allied. United. But people stay the same. We clash. We claim. We raid. The livings become the real crisis. And this time, what's your way out?
A coastal town rots beneath the weight of secrets. Shadows hide memories, better left buried. Each encounter tightens the knot of dread as familiar fears evolve into something personal. The next chapter in survival horror steps deeper into darkness.
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me. Rude.
Oh, you're FBI? Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Grace, stay close to me.
I'm coming!
Keep moving.
What's wrong?
I'll explain later.
I've been watching you. You're not like other people, you know. You're quite unique.
Tell me what's going on.
Something important.
Mom, I'm scared.
Grace. They're coming.
There's no escaping your destiny.
In Silly Polly Beast, the nightmare wears a smile. Beneath the pastel colors and playful designs lurk creatures twisted by madness. Reality bends, laughter distorts, and innocence becomes weaponized. A surreal, unsettling vision of horror that dares to look cheerful.
Polly, they know you're here.
만약 이 결정이 패권 국가의 특정 정치 집단의 이익을 저해한다면
Mudang Two Hearts blends Korean mythology with spiritual horror. You become a shaman bound to two opposing spirits, one of mercy, one of vengeance. Rituals replace gunfire. Faith replaces weapons. Every encounter is a battle between life, death, and the divine.
당신의 입장은 온전한 본인의 판단인가? 그렇게 믿고 가라. 믿고 싶을 뿐. 당신은 무엇 때문에 분노하는가? 당신의 분노는 스스로 결정한 것입니다. 누군가 당신의 분노를 이용한다. 지정태!
In The Midnight Walkers, the apocalypse feels quiet, almost poetic. Empty streets glow under flickering lights as the infected wander like ghosts. Survival becomes reflection, and decay turns strangely beautiful. It's a haunting journey through solitude and memory. Ill pushes body horror into the realm of the unbearable. Every transformation looks disturbingly real, every sound feels too close. You uncover the origins of an infection that twists flesh beyond recognition. Terror here isn't imagined, it's felt. Madness returns with The Sinking City 2. The rain never stops, the sea keeps rising, and something ancient feeds on the minds of the desperate. Beneath the flooded streets lie secrets too heavy for sanity to bear. Cosmic horror breathes again, darker than before.
Welcome, sisters, daughters of hordes, to these blessed halls of Porthbarrow.
Ritual tides drag survival horror into the depths. An underwater facility becomes a temple for something unspeakable. Every echo carries dread, every shadow conceals a watcher. Trapped beneath crushing pressure, you fight not just for air, but for your mind.
Given us such radiant blooms, so full of promise. Now, I must confess a change in plans. You shan't be entering the garden today. Take heart, faithful ones. The garden must still be tended. And tonight, you will be sown!
Phase Zero envisions a future rebuilt on the ashes of the Undead War. But science never learns. Hybrid abominations rise from failed experiments, and humanity's cure becomes its next curse. Tactical tension meets futuristic horror in a world that keeps relapsing. The Twilight Project envisions cities lost to endless night after light itself collapses. You lead a resistance, fighting creatures that thrive in shadow. Each beam of light becomes a weapon against extinction. It's cinematic tension woven through eternal darkness.
How much time has passed? Days?
Regeneration asks, what happens when humanity revives the dead and they remember the undead awaken with memories, desires, and guilt that fracture what's left of society? You navigate shifting morals where life and death lose meaning. It's a chilling, introspective horror about the cost of playing God.
I can't trust myself anymore. These faces, these voices, they're everywhere. They are not from this world. They hide in the shadows, playing with us. Someone has to stop this before it awakens. Kate, please, forgive me.
No More Light plunges the world into a permanent blackout after civilization's final power grids collapse. Survivors cling to lamps, flares, and any glimmer of light to fend off relentless infected swarms. Every flicker becomes hope, every shadow a threat that could end you. The night isn't just dark, it hunts, stretches, and refuses mercy. God Save Birmingham throws you into a city unraveling under infection and chaos. Gangs, soldiers, and desperate civilians fight across burning streets and crumbling towers. Dark humor and gritty realism cut through every brutal encounter. Survival is never just personal. It's political, messy, and mercilessly raw. Corpse Party 2, Darkness Distortion, places players in a cursed school where death and torment never end. Every choice shapes the halls, twisting them into darker, more twisted paths. Lost spirits haunt, punish, and remember each misstep. It promises intimate, psychological horror, where fear and suffering feel all too real.